Not before a big move on the markets. In fact, at the high point of trade for the Nifty, closer to the 17,750 mark, and we're seeing this up move led by the banking space itself. The banking index is up around 1.2%. So, good time to get an insight into the dealing room. Nimesh, the last few days we've been talking about how a comatose dealing room was looking at no news coming in. But today there's been a bit of an up move. Has the news followed?
So it looks like it's largely on back of the news flow that which we had over the weekend, and on Friday we spoke about it, right? I mean, this was expected, either a gap down or a gap up, depending on what numbers come in. Reliance was supportive, ICICI Bank was supportive, HDFC announcement was supportive, HDFC Bank news. So all this has led to a bit of an uptick in today's market, backed by some institutional buying as well, and that buying is largely followed in the banking stocks. That's the overall feedback, and hence you're seeing the bank Nifty supporting the highest in terms of today's move. I guess there is a small buying traction in the mid-cap IT as well. Well, large-cap IT is not supporting too much, but there is a bit of sense of some buying interest back in the mid-cap IT, and largely because there are a couple of earnings as well, which are going to follow this week, so that will be something important to track. Now we are heading towards the upper end of the resistance of 17,800, 17,900 levels, so that's something to track going forward, and I guess earnings are going to dominate the near-term trends as well. But largely today's move is backed by buying in the financials. That's leading the rally. But there is a small bit of buying in outside of financials as well, and that's helped the Nifty to gain almost 100 points in today's trade.
All right, so that's about the frontline index. But a lot of individual stocks, they're surging beneath the surface, and big moves, big volume action happening. What are your stocks that you're? I mean, where are you sensing the news?
So there is a lot of news and a lot of action in the broader markets, and that's why all my stocks today are largely part of the broader basket. So the first stock is Indiabull Real Estate. That stock is buzzing in trade after a long time. We're seeing such a big move and on good volumes as well. I believe the NCLT order is reserved as far as the embassy merger is concerned. So that official announcement should come very soon, and hence we're seeing a big move in that stock. It looks like finally the merger will go through. The fact that this has been going on for so long, so that's the reason why that stock is reacting today. So that's the first one. The second stock is AB Capital. In the afternoon block window, there is a large block, nearly 1 crore shares changing hands, or nearly 3 crore shares changing hands, which is 1%. Looks like it's an internal transfer because apart from the one private equity, nobody else owns a large chunk. So largely, it looks like it's going to be an interstate transfer, but disclosures could be important in AB Capital. The third stock is Route Mobile. Again, this stock has been consolidating for a very long time now. Now it looks like a large selling from a leading domestic mutual fund seems to be largely over, and there are now interests back in this particular stock, and hence that stock is my focus. And the last stock is Shankara Buildcon. Now it's called Shankara Building Products. Again, in a broader market, this stock is outperforming, good 7% and good volumes as well. And I believe some bit of HNI action is back, so hence a big move in that stock as well.
Nimesh, thank you very much for that interesting list of stocks always. By the way,